What's the problem here? She's like, oh, you don't want to do that because violence. I'm sitting here, bathed in the blood of the patrons of this bar, going, and? I see no problem here. I see a good time, that's all I see.
I can't even catch my breath.
Good, okay, there he is, over there. See you later, Hunter. Well, I guess he's dead. Oh, it doesn't. Why does it not go on the bed? I want them to be able to drive him nuts. Drive his nuts. Nut penis. I don't help. Nightstand. Okay, let's have a one night stand. Let's have one night. There's one night stand. I had to throw the whale jizz at me. Oh, I've got the wrong thing selected. Oh well. Anyway, I started blasted. Oh, was that just me that saw that? That was amazing. That guy just threw a grenade to the back of the dome of his buddy there and killed him instantly. Incredible. Oh, look at me! I've heard word of another settlement that needs your help. Oh no. Well, you got crushed by a giant power supply. How does that feel, dumbass? Got him. I think I'm going to have to drown them amongst the other park goers. I think that is still acceptable.
Put it next to the boat people. Just
yeah, that's what I'm doing now. There we go. Help me! Sorry, Annika. You should have enjoyed the submarine ride. Okay, the dog. I don't like the dog. Okay, we've got that now. I'm sure that will... Wait, was that yours? That was yours. For a second I thought that was mine. How did you crash a ghost train?
Well, watch. Oh, there's people on it. Oh no. No, don't watch.
We were all watching the free fall thing going, oh my god. That dude just got... There was a man on that. There was a man on that and he is very dead now. There's a completely empty stable here. And he's just like, no, I stand in defense. Cause guys, he's providing defense for the town. That's fair.
Run along, Petal, and forget.
What's the problem here? She's like, oh, you don't want to do that because violence. I'm sitting here, bathed in the blood of the patrons of this bar, going, and? I see no problem here. I see a good time, that's all I see.
I can't even catch my breath.
Look, we got Full House again. I keep saying they're unreliable, and then I keep pulling Full Houses. I would rather be Jason. There we go. What a lovely man that Jason is. And he is a master, so... You know, I'm not a master at anything. Other than maybe at maths debates. Wait, hold on. This is the worst Outer Worlds stream I have ever been to. It's all dialogue and no bashing. Should I change the stream title to just chatting? No! No, you shan't. No, you shouldn't. We're gonna play the game. You blame yourselves. You were the ones that got me chatting, alright? I'm not... Look, I'm not as bad as Jason. This is only 25.
Time for habitual violence.
It is. This is only 5 minutes into like 2 to 3 hours.
Hello there.
Hello! Hello and welcome to Factorio. I was about to say RimWorld, but it's not RimWorld today. How is everyone? Welcome. It is Monday. Monday, my dudes. The weekend is over. It's officially the start of the week. Everyone collectively said boo. But here we are. How we doing? Sheepy, hope you're well. Welcome in. Let's do that sexy hydration. Get this stream started off on the right foot. Let's go. So I see this is to be the new meta. Thank you for that sexy wizard, question mark. Well, that's fine. People are using their points. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Polar Bear, how you doing? Welcome in. I don't know what that emoji is because it just shows as a white circle for me. But how you doing? Hope you're doing alright. Oh, another day, another week. Unfortunately. So we're going to be expanding the factory. We've got building to do. I don't really know what I'm doing still. We just finished automating military science at the end of last stream, and we built a train line, which doesn't do anything yet. But we need to make it do something. Because it's a train. And trains are cool. So we're gonna make the train do something. We're gonna expand the factory as usual. We're gonna... the next thing to focus on, I think, is... Technically, I think it's chemical warfare. No, chemical science packs. That's the one after military science packs. But we'll see. I'm not exactly sure how everything's sitting at the moment because it's been a week, so I've got to reacquaint myself. Weird, that's basic Android emoji. Hello anyway. It's Windows, man. Windows just do be like that. It just like, there's some things that just don't show up at all, and it's really annoying. It'll just show up as a box or a circle or something. And I don't even know... I'm sure there's like some way you could fix it, but yeah, for me it just shows up as a circle, which is very sad. Doing military science. Oh, let me just move this slightly. When do you start on aperture science? Just shortly after we build a mesa and paint it black. Shortly after that. It's just the salute emoji. Oh, is it? Yeah, I don't know why. I mean... I have my own salute, so that works. I know this one works. I know for a fact that one works. I don't know why the normal one doesn't work though. It's weird. Oh boy. Today was fine. Question mark. The main problem with today, just complete random right angle tangent there. The main problem with today was that it started off, it didn't start until like 1 o'clock because, well, it did, but I didn't get to do any of the things that I wanted to until like 1 o'clock. I wasn't aware that I was going to be waiting until 1 o'clock to start the day. And so that kind of threw everything out a little bit. But other than that, wasn't depressing as every other day, I guess. I suppose you have a MacBook, that would explain, but you're the only streamer who can't see those. I mean, only streamer I watch. I've no idea, because I don't get it, because like, I've just got standard, you know, I've just got Windows 10, and I've got the Better TTV extension. And yeah, just like standard otherwise. I don't know why some things just show like that. And the problem is, so few amount of people use ones that don't show up that there's not really been much point in looking up how to fix it. Like, I don't know, I'll do a quick Google to see if anything instantly shows up. And then if there's no immediate solution, eh. No, that's not even related to what I searched for. I don't even know why I bother searching on Google anymore. You'll search something very specifically and it will just show you a bunch of answers that are completely irrelevant. I found Macs are fairly good with emojis. It's more of a Windows thing. The app needs to support them itself. Yeah, I think it's probably like an OBS thing. Like if I was to open up this window as a separate extra... Well, that's a point actually. If this was a browser dock instead of a native Twitch dock, I bet you it would probably work. But then it's just extra mess to set it up that way rather than have it just as the native one. And I'm sure it would like sign itself out of something stupid. So yeah, it's probably to do with that. Hey Heckler, how you doing? It's me, Jiv. How are ya? Even though you can call emoji from within Windows using the on-screen keyboard. Yeah, who knows? It's dumb. There's probably solutions and workarounds, but eh. No worries, so I wouldn't need to search for emojis here. Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, everyone else can see them, it's just that I can't see them. And I never know which ones are gonna work and which ones aren't. A lot of them do, but then a bunch of them don't, and I don't know why. All of my emojis, like, what? Everyone's actual emotes, like Twitch emotes, work properly, but like emojis don't always work. Are you looking down at your testicles trying to figure the anatomy out? No, we figured that out on Friday. We, when I was doing the edit for that video, raiding party! We got a raid of 72 people looking for Nazi testicles. That's not how that conversation was going to go, and yet here we are. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raygard. Welcome in, Raiders. How you doing? What were you playing? You playing some... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Factorio, of course. How is your Factorio factory going? If you're good at Factorio, you are about to weep if you stick around for me to switch over to the game, which would be like a couple minutes, like 1 or 2 minutes, not very long at all. I just like to chat for a few minutes first. But how was the stream? How was it going? I'm sure it was good. Most Windows apps use built-in fonts that don't support emojis. The app itself needs separate emoji support. Right, so I'd have to get something for OBS, maybe? For the record, I would still like to hear about the Nazi testicles and what about it you've figured out whilst editing. Well, now you're just going to forever be questioning, what about Nazi testicles? You're going to go asleep. Go asleep? Go to sleep thinking about Nazi testicles. What? No pressure, but Raygard is a Factorio dev. I'm sorry. I make no real apologies because I regret nothing, but also somewhat sorry. I think that's a bit more streamlined in macOS and iPhones, iPads, Android devices. Yeah, I think you're right. If you're good at Factorio. Well, if he's the dev, I should hope he is. Holy Raid, I think now I need to share food with them here. Yeah, that's, share some of your, what was it, Chinese burritos? Let's see your spaghetti. Okay, alright. I think now is the time. Now that some more people have shown up. We'll show off. We'll just linger on the power situation for a second. Actually, look, some people in the Reddit did mention a good point that I should probably at least make it so it works properly. Look at that. Added that on expertly. So we'll just linger on that for a second, and then I'll show you the actual factory. 10 out of 10 apology video, would apologize again. Okay, great. Maybe I'll make an actual apology video. I won't do that. I can't be asked. Oh, this is you? It's him! He's the guy! That's me. That's the one. That poll is not connected. And maybe it will remain unconnected. Maybe just to trigger people. It will no, I just used the wrong poll, alright? That's the real problem. There, now it's connected. You happy? I saw this base on Reddit. So you've seen some of it. You've seen this factory. And you may have seen the start of the actual factory. Or you've seen, like, the power plant and maybe some of the start of the factory. But, oh boy, it's grown. Soulburn is a Reddit mod. Well, you're already aware of this then. Okay, let's go then. The train line's new. I haven't done anything with it yet, but it will eventually. Also, just to keep everyone in suspense, we have to do a sexy hydration to scare off all the new people. I just noticed, is your game up to date? Everyone, why did you tell me he was a dev? No, it's not. Let's do a sexy hydration. You're welcome. Maybe that will make everything better. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Does that make it all better? Probably not. Relatively old build. It's the icons look old. No way it's up to date. Guys, it's perfectly up to date. I know what you're talking about. Sheepy, hide the parrot. Quick. So this is, let's distract them with this my lovely factory. See if you can, I'll zoom out a bit and see if you can figure out how any of it works. But because I can't. Grow more stuff around all that, and you have yourself a perfect Factorio wallpaper. True. Could do that. Or I could just, like, make people sad on Twitch with this. That's a question, Dodge, if ever I seen it. Suspicious. Look, sorry, I'm hearing word from my parrot. Oh, sorry, my wooden leg's a bit itchy as well. He's telling me I should probably, yeah, so the thing is, guys, is he gone? Is he gone yet? Don't tell him. Look, I'm broke, okay? Also, top right has tips and tricks, but I guess entertainment factor helps. Look, there is a thing that says tips and tricks, you're right. And people have told me about it. And I should be looking at it. And yet, this is where we find ourselves. I've just recently, I was gonna say recently automated military science. Yeah, well, look at it go. It's absolutely chockers, isn't it? It's full. We're lacking, I think we're lacking grenades. We should get some more grenades. That's our big problem. We're waiting on grenades. Also, hey Bidoof, how you doing? Sexy hydration after I joined. Awesome. You're welcome. Hope you're feeling well. I feel like your Twitch viewers are the least sad about this base. I know nothing about this game. Yeah, I think so. Which is what we want. So I think I'm gonna try and double the capacity if I can figure out what I'm doing, which I can't. I'm gonna try and figure out how to double the capacity. What am I doing? I need an assembler. Okay, I don't have any of the components. That's what the problem is. I want to double the capacity of grenades so that we can make more. Nah, no one reads those. What, the tips and tricks? They're actually... I've actually read them a couple of times. I usually completely ignore tutorials and stuff in games. And these ones are actually... I genuinely actually quite like these ones because they just show me what I want to know. Instead of just like showing me or telling me a whole bunch of completely irrelevant nonsense. And then not what I want. So I actually rate the tips and tricks in this one. Okay, all that for one assembler. Until Covarex adds tips and tricks quizzes to force you to read it. How dare you? I'm not gonna read. Reading's for nerds. Also, that would require updating the game. So...
Hey, asshole!
Checkmate, that's me. Checkmate, atheists. The only things I know about this game is that you ask me to Google things for you. Hey, usually there's like some people here that actually specifically do know. Oh, we are waiting on plates. Okay, so now bear with me, chat. What we have to do is we have to follow the plates. Can you guess where the plates come from? Yeah, me either. I think they come from the top line. So the top line goes under here, under there, up around here, splits off from the main bus, goes up around here. They all come from the same place. I know where they go. They go there, they split there, and they go... So it's possible that we are out of coal in, yes, some of my plate factories. That's a standard occurrence. Yep, we're missing quite a lot of coal. Eventually I need to actually get them all electric. I'm assuming is the thing I can do eventually. It's not raining, it's an advanced form of looking. Look, that sounds exactly like what a nerd would say. That sounds like just a way of getting out of the fact that you are reading. And the reason that I feel this way is because I can't read, okay? So I'm very sensitive about it. Please don't be rude. Okay, there we go, a bit of coal. Okay, that should hopefully make more of those come down. We probably do need more still. But that's future Isaac's problem. For now, all we want to do is we want to make grenades. Which is... yeah, coal and plates. So that's pretty doable. If we just go... there... and then we do have to get the iron plates from up there. I feel like we might just need more iron plates. Who'd have thought? I've added so many extra iron plates though. Also, hey Truman, sorry, I saw you show up there, but I forgot to say hello. I hope you're well. We should have added DRM in the form of having to write essays about the tips and tricks content in order to keep playing. Oh no, then you'd have me there. You would absolutely have me there. Maybe that's how you... there would be a specific way to stop me from playing games. Just add reading into the... like the DRM. I would actually be stopped dead. Okay, do I want to make... I'm just gonna make things even more confusing, and I'm gonna add more steel down to this other side. Or not steel, sorry, iron plates. So we'll get... And I'm gonna make this more confusing as well by throwing this in a completely different direction. How do I make more of those? There we go. A couple of those will do. We'll make this go along to here. And then down that way. This is going to be great. And we will need power, obviously. There, that's terrible. That's disgusting. I'm going to put that there for now because I can't be bothered dealing with the real problems. I'm going to need to go get more more conveyors. So I'm not offended. Oh, thank God. Thank God. I mean, if I wasn't... Oh my goodness. There's been some stuff going on here. Look, if it helps, I do highly recommend the game. Does that help? No, it doesn't help. Maybe what? Okay, if I learn to read, will that help? Would that absolve me of all my sins if I learn to read? I don't know. Is that worth it? That feels a bit much. Where am I going? Okay, over this way. Quick, someone give this man a Steam key so he can truly play the game, please. That would genuinely be incredible, but look, I can't make anyone do that. Ah, no, 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 don't do that. No, I do not expect people to do that at all. Let's go. I think I'm just gonna run it with this one and keep it on the inside. Reading is hard. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll have to like get a real job to avoid being able to like having to read, because that does sound pretty nasty, if I'm honest with you. Okay, let's make this go down here. I do have an underpass. There we go. Now, I am aware that I am going to actually have to turn this into plates at some point. And that point will probably be here. I don't know why, it's a stupid idea. That's the end of that sentence. How do I want to do this? Can you pass it? I don't think you can pass it through them in this one, can you? Like with these things. What if we go? Okay, so this is a very dumb idea. Steam engine. Where's the splitter? Do I have a splitter on my? Oh yeah, I do. I just haven't made one. There we go. There? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have those go into there, and then these are gonna feed out. Oh, you know what? I could actually... Oh, okay. Alright, I've got a great idea, chat. And by a great idea, I mean I've got a really stupid idea, and everyone's gonna hate it. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna make this go onto here. I'm gonna have this go across here, and we're gonna have as many of these as we can fit across this way. I should have just moved it over one. Good job, Isaac. You're an idiot. No, you can't make that deal because you can't follow through on it. Wait, are you able to buy a Steam key for this game? I'm pretty sure you can. Oh, well, I'm not able to, but pretty sure it is possible, yeah. Pretty sure it is something that's possible to do. I believe this game's on Steam. Bugs! I might need another turret here. Good thing I have a turret handy. And can give it a bunch of ammo. Sweet. Right, and then on the other side, we just feed it straight off onto here. We have the sushi belts running at full capacity. Perfect. And then we fill these with coal. What could go wrong? Nobody answer that. Answers are for nerds. Oh, did I just miss the first 3 somehow? How did I do that? Who knows? I just googled it and saw something about how Steam keys for this game are worse. What do you mean? What do you mean worse? I mean, if it's a legitimate version of the game, that's better. In my opinion, in this instance, at the very least. Okay, that should connect that. Oh, I know what I did. Oh, yeah, I'm an idiot. That's what it is. I filled half of them with iron, and then the other half of them with coal. That's what the problem is. Yeah. Good job. Oh, no! It's trying to put it onto the far one. Oh, I forgot that's how these work. How do I fix that? Gonna catch some sleep, have fun. No worries, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you bringing over the raid. And my apologies for a few things, but you made a great game. Because this game being on Steam is not the same as buying a Steam key, yeah? Oh, I have no idea. I'm not sure. You can either buy it on Steam directly or on the website. You'll get a Steam key when buying on the website. Okay, right. Long inserters are your savior here, output to the top. But how would I get them to fit there? Because they'd have to go over to the side. I mean, I could make this go down further. You know what? All right, let's make the stupid way to fix it, as we usually do. There's a simple solution to this, and what I'm doing is not that. There we go. And then we make this come down here. Oh, you little piss nugget. I need the thing that stops me from moving on conveyor belts. This will definitely fix my problems. Does that work? No. It literally did nothing. However, if I do this... No, this will work. This will work. I've got an idea. I've got a plan. "10 out of 10 big brain." Look, the goal was achieved. Great success. Okay, and now we take... Yeah, so that one should just work as well. If I just put another one there, just so we're... Yeah, so it's taken that, and they should just fill it up. I could just put a fast inserter there. And yet... Okay, so now we need to put that onto there. So obviously the obvious way to do that is to bring this out here. I'm gonna need to make one of these bad boys. Surely there's a way you can select if it faces far side or close side. I think it's like a specific quirk of the inserters that they only like import to the same side every time or something. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I know there is a thing where it's like, I can't remember if it's where it grabs from or where it puts to, but it always does like the top side or something. Why is that not placing that? Oh wait, it's on this belt anyway. So if I make this that, will that fix it? Yeah. Look at that. We've just doubled our grenade production. Perfect. Job's done. Not what I meant, but sure. Hey, we achieved the goal, so it is what you meant. Wait, did you... Heckler, did you just DM me... Did you just gift me the game? Does that... Look, I don't mean to be a choosing beggar, but does that have Space Age in it? Because this is Space Age. Or is that just the base game? Okay, I think that's all set up. No idea, I don't know what it is. Space Age is another DLC. Yeah, so I might not be able to use that one. Just bought the key on the website. Yeah, so I think there's the DLC as well. So I might not be able to use that one because I've already obviously got a whole bunch of... Hey, welcome back, Adam. How you doing? Long time no see. Thank you for the resub. Much appreciated. Yeah, just over 3 years. That's a lot of years. Thank you very much. Okay, I need to make a train is what I need to do. 35 bucks for the base game, another 35 for DLC. Yeah. So we're halfway there. We're halfway there. Okay, I want to make a train. I need electronic units and engine units. Engine units I can make, I think. I need a fluid wagon is what I need as well, which requires a storage tank. But first we need engine units. That's the main thing, which requires... It has to be made in an assembler. Okay. Interesting. That sort of implies that you're going to be making a lot of those. What if I make one... Let's make an... I've got a Type 2 assembler. So let's make one in here. Just slap it in the middle. We need something in the middle anyway. One of the best things about this game is we'll see a way to do something and guaranteed Isaac will completely do a different way every time. And it'll be different to the last way that I chose to do it as well. That's the beauty of it. Oh yeah, advanced circuits we need as well. Okay, so this is steel, iron plates, and pipes. How do we make pipes? How do I make pipes? Okay, steel plates. Oh, am I gonna have to... No, I'm not gonna pull them from all the way down there, surely not. Everything's running out of coal. Just got back from board games night and thought I'd check in. Looking forward to Grounded tomorrow night. Yeah, me too, man. I'm really looking forward to it. It's been a while. I missed the playthrough that we started with Monkey. It was super fun, but yeah, obviously weren't able to continue it. So I'm looking forward to actually starting a fresh one. That is such a fun game. Alright, let's grab a bunch of coal. Go fix some stuff. But I'm really, man, I'm thoroughly enjoying every game I'm playing at the moment. Especially since a lot of them are like first plays. Like first time I've ever played the game. Even The Witcher 3, which is like pretty old game by now. And I've been told that I would like this game for a long time. And I kept looking at it and going, yeah, probably. I should get around to it. And then we decided now was the time. And this has been beautiful chaos. I love it. Okay. Okay, so have them both. Oh, did you get me the other one as well? Dude, you shouldn't have. I really do appreciate that. Now when the dev comes back, we probably won't see him again. Who knows? If the dev comes back. Oh, that doesn't work, does it? You know what? Just do it like this. What am I doing? We can be like, look! My version's the correct version now. I did it! Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that for now. That's going slowly. I'm just gonna ignore everything and hope that it goes away. God, we've got so much of this. So we need to... Oh, everything's out of coal! Curse my own decisions. Actually, I don't know that that specifically is my fault. Rhaegar is sleepy. Yeah, I think he already went to bed. I think he said before that he had to go to bed. I've been mostly doing retro stuff lately. Oh yeah, nice. What have you been playing? I haven't. I think I've seen your thing, your what games you've been playing coming up on Discord every now and then, but I don't remember what they actually were. Okay, what am I? I've completely forgotten what I was doing. Standard. I need to get... Okay, let's just look at this. So we need to get some steel plates into there. Just to give everyone the biggest aneurysm possible, I should probably try and take the plates from down here. I reckon we can do it. Because if we go like this... Let's get an inserter off of here. Where's the best gap? I think here should be fine. So let's go there. Let's make this a filter one. And we're gonna make it... there we go. Only use those. Sorry, just gonna check my phone to see if it is time sensitive. Be 1 second. Okay, yep, that's fine. I mean, I leech enough off your content anyway. Look, I genuinely really do appreciate that. Like, I don't see it as leeching when you guys are here. And, like, you being here at all is enough. Like, you never have to actually spend any money here. And you never have to feel pressured to buy me games or anything like that. But obviously, if and when you do, I cannot overstate how much I appreciate that. Okay, I need some big, fat, juicy cogs. Oh look, plenty of cogs here. I also got some copper plates. Oh well. Because we're gonna need to make... Oh, we need iron plates as well. Okay. And apparently we're going to also pick up steel. That's fine. Let's just put that there. That's fine. Yeah, that'll only put out iron, so that's fine. Okay. That should be enough, hopefully. We'll see. Today I finished a PT of Geneforge 4. And started Geneforge 5, but I've been playing an assortment of older games from a device that has games from various Atari, various Nintendo, various Sega, etc. Also a PS1 emulator to play from Crash Bash. Been playing the Crash Bash trilogy on Steam. Nice. Nice. I never played a lot of those kind of games. But man, people... Yeah. There's some big nostalgic energy. I love that. It's been a little while since we've done some like retro stuff on the channel. Should get back to that at some stage. Alright, let's put this one... Stop it! Curse you, conveyor belts! Okay. No, this is fine, because we don't actually need these walls anymore. So we can remove that. Will that make it to there? No. As expected, no. But we can make this one go under there. And then that might reach to there. Where are we? Where are we? We're going up to there. That's right. We're going all the way up to there. Even though, even though the plates are literally being made like just there, and we could just scoot them across there. I'm bringing the ones from the very bottom. I have no regrets. Yet. Okay, so this one needs to go to there. I might have to adjust this slightly. Let's move. This is fine. We've got, look at all this space we have. This is fine. We can do this. We can do this without repercussions. Because when we put that there, and that can go this way, I will have to make another. Oh, you know what? I think I can. I might have to put it over there. Okay, hold on. It's possible. It's doable, okay? There is a way. I don't know what the way is, but there is a way. Oh, no, the LCAR's menu system. It's making noises at me. Oh, God. Okay. We should probably put another turret in here. God, I didn't realize we were so light on turrets down here. Okay, it's fine. Put some bullet. Yeah, just put a single bullet in there. Good job, idiot. There we go, that's better. Have Geneforge 1 remake on Steam with 2 on wishlist. I lost momentum with my PT, and we'll probably restart it once I finish 5. Fair enough. Yeah. It can be hard to keep momentum even for stuff like that. Where was I up to? I need to go to there. I was up to here. Okay, I just need to make sure where I'm up to. Geneforge is my favorite game of the series, followed by 2. Nice. Yeah, that's one of those games that I've heard the name said before, but I've never played. Okay, so where does that go? That goes there. You know what? We can fix this. Okay, that's right. We can do this. If we make this go to there. Nope, not like that. Oh, that's going the wrong way. That's the problem there. And then we make this be a long boy. I'm in the way. Wait, that doesn't solve anything. It needs to go there, and then this needs to go there. Yep. Because then this can go under here to there. and then wait, what's this one doing? How is this one working? That's taking from there and putting it straight into there. Okay, that's fine. Because that means we can remove this, we can remove this, and we can replace this here. Oh, wait, is that going the right way? Yeah, it has to be going that way. Which means that this then can make it all the way through here. Where are we going again? We need to go directly up from where we are. Oh, you know what? I've got a better solution. That goes there, and then goes up, and then goes under. Can it go under there? No, I don't think it can. We're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. All the spiderweb stuff is great going back to Exile, but Geneforge is definitely his strongest work, I feel. Man, I haven't played any of that stuff. What even is Geneforge? What is Geneforge, Precious? Okay, let's remove that and replace it with this. Then we can get rid of a few of those. Oh god. Okay, can we might be able to get something up to there. If we go like this, and then it goes under there. Will that reach, do we reckon? Doubt. Just gotta wait for those cogs. Used to cheat a lot in games of my youth. Yeah, same. And which is absolutely fine if they're single player games. Oh, it's one short. You know what? We can fix it. We can fix it. No, it's fine. Don't panic, everyone. Long boy inserter will save the day again. Although that's gonna sideload into there, isn't it? What if I do that? That should work, shouldn't it? Kind of. It will only be able to go from a very specific spot. Look, we'll worry about the problems that we've caused later on. Let's find the resolutions for everything else first. And this can go across here. And then go under there. And then it goes up here. I think I need... Don't I need this for both of them?
What will you learn? What will you learn? That your actions have consequences!
How do you spell consequences? Weird. There we go. No, that's not it. That's taken the wrong one. I just need a small one for that. Okay. Oh, it's so close to being the right one. It'll go there. It's a very old school CRPG. So like Pillars of Eternity kind of thing. But older. Well, maybe the original Pillars of Eternity. It's like that. The cheat for instant level in Geneforge was I want to be stronger. Ah, I see. Yeah. Classic. Alright, that goes into there. So that's now happening. Now this just needs cogs and steel. Okay, now hold on. Now bear with me. Everyone's gonna get even sadder for a minute. But then we will arrive at a solution. Because we're gonna go like this. And I think we're gonna have to just break everyone's brains a little bit more because I don't think I can load it in directly, so I think I have to go over the top. And sushi! There we go. I think that'll get us steel, and then we need cogs. At some point we'll have to build a new mini factory next to this monstrosity. How dare you? The spaghetti grows larger. It will all be part of the giant, beautiful spaghetti. It will envelop all. I need cogs. There are cogs here. Look, I'm sure. Look, they don't look like they're being used. Okay, so we're just gonna yoink them. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna not only yoink them, we're gonna chain yoink them. Look at that! Beautiful! Now that just needs the steel, which is, it just arrived here now. Bam. And now we're making engines. Which I'm going to, I think I probably wanted a box up here so it's with everything else. So now I have to figure out a way to get it over this side. It's fine. Why is everyone laughing? Stop laughing. Stop laughing. I need to get it over there. I mean, I could just put the box down here. I probably should. You know what? I'm gonna put the box there because I just can't be bothered figuring out how on earth I'm supposed to get it all the way around there. I still have to... True. I still have to do around the corner though, so... you can control up to 8 characters, your character and 7 other creations or party members. Oh, that's pretty big even for a CRPG. Usually it's like 4. That would get intense. Premise of Geneforge is you're someone who has learned the art of to create sentient life, and you're in a place where sentient life is struggling to retain their free will. Well, the creators, you are like, nope, no free will for you. That's why we made you, and you are, and you're there to choose your role in the story. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not. That sounds like an interesting premise. Kara and I have been playing a fair amount of Windward. It's like Sid Meier's Pirates. Man, all of these games feel like they should be giving me nostalgia, and I'm just like, I haven't played any of them. I feel like I should have, but I haven't. Okay, so this needs to get... Okay, I am once again going to make people sad by making it go like this. I'm gonna remove that and replace it with a big one. Bam. And then we are gonna need some of these underground belts. Oh, okay. Look, this time I think I'm just gonna move that. We actually don't even need it anymore anyway. So... Bish bash bosh. God damn it. If I make that a long boy, then I can start it there. If I do that, and then I do... No, because then that goes to there. Oh wait, it goes... No, that actually works, because it goes the other way. Because it comes from this way. Wait, am I... Hold on, I'm doing it the wrong way, aren't I? Is that going... Was that going into, or was that coming out of... I think that was going into. Which means this would need to come back to here. Oh, I really hope it was doing that. Does anyone know which way that was going? I have no idea what I was doing. Much older style than Pillars, but similarly a party-based-ish game. The creator created this series called Exile back in the 90s. It was a shareware. That was shareware, and since has made remakes of all the original games as well as 2 fully new series. Huh. Maybe we should look into it at some stage. Seems like Justin's entire chat has played a spiderweb game, but Justin has not. Kind of disappointing of you, which incidentally is exactly what I've come to expect from you. Keep up the good work. Okay, great. I'm glad, because yeah, I've not played any of them seemingly. Oh, 15 engines? Look, they scoffed. They laughed. They haven't stopped. I don't know where you thought I was going with that, but they haven't stopped. So anyway, trains. I want to make trains. What do I need for trains now? Oh, I actually need more engines. 15 engines is not enough. And also, I am going to take all of that. And I'm going to stand by here while the long boy saves the day. Long man to the rescue. I love my long boy inserters. They're my favorite inserters.
Why are we... Why are we... Well, I just think it's just how long it takes. Oh god, I accidentally clicked into here and now I have to select it again, otherwise it will remove it. Okay, it's fine. To be fair, I do get fairly surprised whenever I see someone else has played a spiderweb game because he's pretty niche. I mean, it sounds like most people in chat have played them. I guess the sort of game that I'm playing is more likely to attract that sort of crowd that has played that sort of game, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, I haven't played any of them. Very niche. Very niche. I've met like 3 or 4 people who knew about this stuff before me pushing them to play. Queen's Wish is a great entry point. His newest series, a lot more modern playability than his others. How new is that one? Steam reviews are only in the hundreds for the Geneforge series at any rate. Only in the hundreds? What? It's 100%? What? Or is that like out of 1,000? Although I do prefer the open world-ish concept of Avernum more than the map style of Geneforge, Avarden, and Queen's Wish. Those are all made-up words that I don't know what they mean. I gather they're games, but yes. Okay, train. Can I make a train yet? I can make a locomotive. Bam! And a fluid wagon. Huzzah! Which means we can use this. This is great news. Now I can get run over by trains. Also, before we do that... Oh no, it's fine. We were getting exclamation marks there. Alright, oh, what's that? It's behind the box, so I can't see what it is. It's fine, don't worry about it. Let's put that in there, and let's put Fluid Wagon in there as well. There we go. The latest Kickstarter for Avernum 4 Greed and Glory made over 150k, so it's got a decent fan base, but yeah, it's pretty niche. Yeah, 150k for something like that is obviously nothing to sneeze at, but it's definitely not like big money. And a fluid wagon. Sweet. Okay, so this needs, ooh, this needs coal. How do I... Now what I could do is I could read. Actually, can we make it nice and pink? Look, don't judge me, chat. I know how colors work, okay? There we go. Fuel. That'll do it. Oh, it's got 3 slots for fuel. Very cool. There we go. And I'll work out the rest in a sec. First King's Wish came out in 2019. The sequel was 2022. Okay, so relatively recent then. Like, only that many people have reviewed it? 100-ish. Oh, that's how many have reviewed it, not the... Sorry, I thought it was a bit confusing that you were... I thought you were like, wait, it reviewed it in the hundreds? What? As in 100-ish reviewed it. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, so let's add a station. Danish. And then... add another station? Oh yeah. So we add fluid count. I'm just completely... I have no idea what I'm doing here. Equals... No. Yes. No? Yes. Equals... crude oil. Set constant. 50k? That feels like that's going to be waiting a while. How much can this thing hold? Let's just go equals oil. And then... empty cargo. Fluid. Wait, where is the... It's fluid. Oh, is it just empty cargo and then repeat? I don't know if that'll work or not. It probably won't work. How do I tell it to go? A fluid wagon? Yes, a fluid wagon. Also, we have a sexy hydration. Let's do that real quick. You're welcome. And a normal hydration, thank you. Better get some fluids, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, automatic. What? Oh, stop is inaccessible from current position. Do I have to have a train at either end? Like a locomotion... A locomotive at either end. Do I need to make a second one? Can it not go in reverse? Look, I'm gonna make a second one and we're gonna see what happens. We're all gonna learn together. And by we're all gonna learn together, I mean most other people are already gonna know what's happening and I'm just going to try and figure it out. Oh, I need more circuit boards. I do have a box of those, don't I? Yes. 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 Train fishing time? Oh man, I miss train fishing. What a time that was. Probably more like train getting run over. If we're being realistic. That's what's gonna really happen here. Ah, the Alcaz menu system. We're being attacked. That's my new one. Do I have to reinforce it? Oh, Lord! Oh, it's out of ammo. That's what the problem is. Oh, God. Oh, they actually destroyed that one. These bugs are big. These are big lads. Oh, my Lord. Actually, they destroyed both of them. You son of a bitch! Let's give them red ones. You know what, actually? Look at all this stuff. We got all these bullets here. Let's give them red ones. Because they're better, I think. Okay. And how do I build turrets? God, we're just like so all over the place. We need iron plates. Let's just fix these walls real quick as well. Hello? There we go. I was fixing the wrong one. Steam reviews of the game I checked were all very positive with numbers in the hundreds, like 100 to 300 per game. Yeah, okay. Right. So yeah, very like dedicated fan base, but not necessarily huge. I mean, there's definitely a bunch of fairly niche games like that that I play, so very possible that I would still enjoy it. Alright, let's grab iron plates. Fill up with coal. A lot of his fan base is likely well into their 50s, so not as likely to leave reviews. Yeah, I imagine the GOG releases of his game have more reviews than Steam, as that's the platform we likely gravitate towards. I guess I'm in the larger range for his fan base being in my 30s. That may explain some of it. Yeah, that honestly, that makes a lot of sense. That sounds like a very reasonable assumption. Oh, a flamethrower turret. Damn. Damn, Daniel. Should make one of those. You know what? Just have all the red bullets. I really should actually have my own bullets. Oh, you know what? I've got a whole supply of them up here, don't I? That's what this does. Let's just have a few stacks of those. Okay, so let's have a look at this again. So if we put it on automatic, we fill it full of fuel, and yeah, then we can fill the other. Oh, that's. Oh, does that count as all of them? Does the fuel share between them? Yeah, looks like it does. Okay, so Danish, and then Kim Salty Mocket, Captain Salty Mocket, whatever that means. Fluid count. Oh no, at Danish we want to empty cargo. Empty cargo. There we go. Empty cargo. Wait, hold on. Is this a I'm trying to think of the word. Is this a if? Or is this a when arrive do this? Or is this when arrive if then do? Don't know if sales player numbers are publicly available, so it's hard to judge how big the fan base is. Yeah, fair. Okay. Full fuel? Yeah, that seems like it's an if. Also, I don't want fuel, I want liquid. Fluid count. I think it's an if, isn't it? If then go on. Stay until all checks pass. Yeah, okay. Locomotive is in automatic mode. Actively moves only one way. It can be pushed manually backwards. Oh, so do I need to make it a loop then if I want it to run automatically? What is this? Starship Troopers? It's an ugly planet, a bug planet. It kind of is, yeah. There's a lot of bugs here. Right, so if then so this needs to be in the other way then. Oh, piss in my oatmeal. So I'm gonna have to change a few things. So alright, hold on. Okay, so if at Salty Mocket, empty cargo, fill cargo. But how do you... Because that's still the same type of condition. You have two locomotives, both ways are good. Oh, so it will go backwards and forwards? That's why I added the second one, because I was hoping it could do that. I mean, I could just read. No! No! I don't know what an interrupt is. That feels like something more advanced. Has cargo? Empty cargo. No, see, that's turned into an and now. How do I make it as so this is a condition, but then how do I make it the other part of it? Only one will be active at a time, the other is dead weight. Yeah. But will it go there and then turn around and come back using the other one? I should probably make it a loop. Either way, what I'm trying to figure out at the moment is how to actually... You should set empty cargo on an unloading station, full cargo on a loading station. Okay. Empty cargo. What did you say? Empty cargo on an unloading station. So that one. And then full cargo. It is one train. It does not matter where the locomotives are. Whoop. Oh, there we go. Now I can put fuel in it. Ah, it's moving! It's gone! It's off! Away it goes! God, it's fast! It can't do anything at the other end yet. Well. It's fine. We're gonna make... So does this have storage? Or do I'm assuming, do I have to like... pull it off from there? Into a box? Like if I put a... Well, it's fluid, so I probably can't put it in a box. How do I make it? Can you get like fluid storage? Yeah, storage tank. There we go. That should do it. No? Oh, piss. God damn it. Okay. Oh, that's pretty big, lad. That's, I've just thought it's probably not going to use an inserter to pick up oil, has it? You can configure through the map. You can call it back from the map. Okay. That's fine. She'll be right, mate. It's all the way up there now. How do I unload it? The train tips and tricks should cover this stuff. Yeah, it should. Yeah, I probably should actually just read it. Train stops. Okay, so that's basically what I expected. But what happens when it's fluid? If I just type... No, because it doesn't have fluid. It doesn't have fluid there. Pump connection? Oh. Will connect to a stationary fluid wagon. So I need a pump, and then it can go into a storage, I would assume. So if I needed pumps anyway for something else. Okay, pumps are here. Put pumps down there. Yeah, that should work, right? Or does that have to... Oh, there's a thing there. Okay. Hold on. There! Pressing all the wrong buttons. Do these connect to each other? It looks like it. So will that work now? I mean, obviously, not really yet, but like... That setup should be able to pull it from there, right? By the way, Tips and Tricks has a minigame. It has a minigame? I didn't know that. Game Analytics says that there's about 11k who bought the Geneforge remake. Okay. I mean, for a single player game, that's not the end of it. That's not terrible. You're putting the tanks next to the locomotive, not the oil car. You know what? You're not wrong. You are not wrong. If I do that, I think that should line up with that. Does anything like Satisfactory? You need pumps and pipes. Yeah, so we got a pump now. We've got some storage. We've got pipes. Can also rotate the tanks. That would also make sense. I'm not going to do that, but that does make sense. I'd like to sell 11k of something. Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of stuff. Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of this because I didn't realize there was a limit to how far the pipe could go. So I may as well just get rid of this. This is gonna take a minute. At least one single minute. You can flip rotate the tanks. Yeah. I should have done that. And yet... So I yeeted the train all the way up here, and now it's just like waiting at the other end. we're gonna get there slowly. Especially when it's just a dude and his wife that run the company. Oh, really? Do they not have any employees to make any of the games and stuff? Like, do they do everything themselves? Or is it just like the actual company they only staff, but then they have like different artists and programmers and stuff like that? You can extend the pipe limit with the same pumps as at the station. Yeah, that was one of the things that I was originally gonna do, and then I just never got around to because I got sidetracked onto something else. And now I'm just like, trains though. So I'm gonna do trains. Trains are fun. Okay, here we go. Alright. So we want that to go to there. And then we want pump to go from here. And now this should just go straight from here. This doesn't need to have storage at this end. Why?
Hey, asshole!
Hey! I never finished giving it all its fuel. He programs everything and they do the writing together. They will buy graphic assets, but they don't employ anyone else from what I could find. That's wild, dude. From the amount of games it sounds like you said they've made. To do that all yourself, that's impressive. Love that. Hey, Giaquito, welcome in. Just worked 12.5 hours. Worked 12.5 hours today without a break. I'm feeling very assholery, but I'm glad to see you guys. Well, take a load off and watch me not have any idea or understanding of how to use trains. That'll make you feel way better. Waiting at... Yes, it is. Pump is set to unload as arrow pointing to the right. Yeah, I wasn't sure which way. Yeah, okay, so that needs to unload into there. Okay, gotcha. Now it's waiting at the stop. Does that mean that this needs to be further up? And I might actually have made the same problem with the last one as well. Because now that is fine. Ah! It's leaving! God damn it! I think that's what I want. Now it's going to get to the other end and it's not going to work at that end either. Because there's no... I put the station in the wrong spot. Spaghetti. Can you train fish in this game? I don't know. I haven't tried yet. God damn, it's so fast. Not specifically that I'm aware of, but... You need to put the pump right onto the train tank. I think that spot was on the train tank, wasn't it? Like when it was actually parked up. Because it parked in the wrong spot. That's why I was moving the station. Alright, I'm going to cross over now, just in case. I don't know if it's ever going to come back. So this needs to go further up. So this needs to go to the end. I've crossed back again. Terrible idea. Okay, and then we put this one here. I think that's right. It'll be right at the edge. Oh yeah, it says where they end up going. I might actually be better to put one more in and put it there, so that should definitely be attached. Okay. Train stops with the same name. Okay, so map. Okay, get rid of that one. and add the new station. Add condition. Excuse me. Empty cargo? Yeah. Do I have to manually tell it to go backwards and forwards every time? Does it have any oil on it? Ah! Off it goes again! God damn it! It didn't unload anything. Do I have this the wrong way? No, I don't think so. So I must have something set up incorrectly then. They started in the 90s and have been releasing a game every year or two. Man, a year? That's insane. 2 people releasing a game every year or two is wild. That's impressive. It is fine, it was empty. Oh yeah, you're right, it was empty, wasn't it? Okay, so what I need to do then is I need to go and make sure that it is actually loading at the other end. Because yeah, you're right. It was in the wrong spot the first time, so yeah, it came back. Okay, that's completely fine. Man, I still can't get over how fast that train is though. It's actually insane. Can't you get in the trains? It's just empty, so it turns around a minute. Okay, yeah. There's a way to get in them, right? Can I get in this one? You can ride it. How do I ride it? Do I just like press E on it or something? Press enter? Okay, I'm gonna try that then. Also, we've finished all of our research. So we may as well just queue up a bunch more of the military ones before we start work on chemical. Found out about Exile because I had this 100 games for Windows 98 disc when I was a kid and 2 of the games were included on it. Nice. I love those kinds of things. They don't really exist anymore. Oh, okay, you're right. Yeah, I didn't see how that, like, where that landed, so, yeah. Will it go on an angle? I don't know if it will go on an angle or not. Guess we'll find out. No? No curves whatsoever. God damn it. Okay. Which means I have to change this because that's in the way there. So I am gonna have to pull all of this off and re-jig this a bit. It's a little annoying, but we will make it work. That should be enough. We put it there, and then we put the oil. Oh, is it gonna? It might have to go a bit further out because we want the oil going there. What? That's not what I wanted. Yeah, let's go like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to redo all this stuff, aren't I? Yeah, that's fine. Automatic fuel. Okay. Schedule. Add the station. No, it's gone. No. Okay, the condition at that one is to empty cargo. Condition at this one is to full cargo? Was that what we wanted? Full cargo, right? So now it should come back. So if we wait here, we'll see if it pumps. And then run all the way back to the other station. And back again, and then back again. Oh, looks like it's pumping. I'm getting it. Why did I get into the fluid wagon? Am I just in the oil, just splashing around? That's what I choose to believe. No pumps for the gays, so sad. Yeah, only straights. Only straight pumps here. And I'm splishy splashing around in the crude oil. On this very... I'm all oiled up. I'm all oiled up in the middle of this wagon. On this completely straight... Everything is straight and I'm oiled up. So anyway, how's everyone doing? Perfect time for a cigarette inside the oil wagon. Would crude oil ignite, or would it be too dense? I don't... Because obviously oil is very flammable. But would crude oil be like extremely flammable? Or not flammable? Or does it like depend on how hot the sauce was? Like, if you've had some really hot chili sauce. I don't know what I'm saying. Witcher, no oils. Factorio, fully submerged. We're gonna make up for the lack of oil. We're gonna make up for it somehow. This is pumping out very slowly. Is it supposed to be pumping out that slowly? You know what? Can I add another pump? I think the answer is probably yes. Well, no, that's just halved the capacity though. Is there a reason that's going so slow? If you say oil one more time, the US will invade your home. I think in this timeline, I might be the US because I'm invading the bugs' home for oil. So... Oh, here we go, the train's moving! Woo! It's so fast! Off in my fluid wagon! Ah, trains are so cool. And then it unloads. I'm just gonna hop out. That's pumping into there. Oh, these only store 25k. I'm pretty sure one of those stores 50k, doesn't it? Yeah, what? How? Hold on, how do these that are twice the size of those carry half as much? Well, I mean, in a line, maybe it's not, but still, it's not that much bigger, surely. Alright, we're gonna have to make more storage, because this is gonna be filled after one cart. Your oil pumps are just limited. There is not more oil. The production is slow. Okay, so it is pumping at full capacity. Okay, I'm just gonna do them in a line. Like that. And eventually we will actually use that oil for something. Don't know what, but now we've got it. You need bigger balls. I mean tanks. I'm pausing for sadness because we just finished our No Man's Sky playthrough and there was lots of balls in that playthrough and now we don't have the balls anymore and we're shooting Nazi balls on Friday and that's gonna come to an end soon as well. Anyway, I need to make... Oh, we are completely out of military science. Why?
It isn't a sex thing.
Cannot confirm nor deny. We are lacking lots of coal. Man, I want to get these things electric. How do I get them electric? Isn't it like just really late in the game that you get that? Man, I spent so much time setting up that train and not accomplishing anything. I have no regrets. He's gonna do lines, chat. That's right. I don't have like a don't do drugs sound alert, do I? So that means I can just do them. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. No, it's more like early mid-game. So how far away from that would you say that I am? I've got military science packs, and, well, the base looks like how it does. How far away would you say I am from electrifying all this? Because look at this. This is just like a nightmare to restock them all. Do you know about holding coal on your cursor and control clicking on the furnaces to fuel them? What?
Stop it. Get some help.
For God's sake, I wish I... No, I didn't know that. I won't get help. Man, that's so much quicker. And now I'm out. God damn it. I'm gonna forget that as well, and that's, like, actually really helpful. I should probably have them on my hotbar because of that reason. Okay, I'm out of coal. That's right, I'll steal some from here. They don't need that. Oh, we have a Seek Eternal Truths. Remind me to do that in a minute. How many hours are you in at this point? This is our 5th stream, so technically somewhere around 10 hours, I think? I don't know. Does it say on the save how many hours I've spent? There you go. Playtime, 11 hours. So, pretty close. But also take into consideration that I am terrible. And I am delaying everything so much longer than it needs to be all of the time. So, the progress will be slower. How much of these do we have now? Ooh, okay. Got a few of those. Very cool. We spent a long time, so we should have. Right click is half stack. Yeah, but I want to completely fill them. Stop It is the drug-related one. I also have some drug-related quotes. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, true. Forgot about that. So I'd say mid-game is gonna happen in around 20 hours, maybe? Oh, so we're a long way off of actually making those electric, then. Okay, well, everything had stopped because we weren't making coal. Now we've got it going again. I am going to get some more coal mines on the go. Just so that we don't run out. Ah! Nah, I don't want one there because it'll take the copper. Just so we don't run out of there too quickly. There, so that should always be stocked. And I'll grab some for the road. I mean, you can check the tech tree to see where they are. Yeah, that's true. We should have a look. Because what are they? Are they called... Are they just called... Is it furnace in this game? Or is it... Wait, what am I looking for? Electric engine. Electric weapons. Electric mine drill, we've already got that. Energy accumulators. What's it called? They're actually not that far off. What are they actually called? Because I thought they would be like smelters or... There's advanced material processing. Is it that one? The second tech electric furnace. Wait. This one? Or this one, sorry. Because this one I need chemical to get, which is the next thing that I'm going to be focusing on. This one I can apparently already get, actually. Or do I already have? I think I already have that one, don't I? The one on the left. Okay, so I need... Yeah, okay, so I need chemical. That's fine. Because that will make a lot of this so much easier if I can have that all electrified. Oh, we're out of stone walls. Because we're out of stone. And I think that's because they were out of coal. Yeah, it is coming along slowly. It'll just take a little while to spool up again. God, where are they coming? They're coming from all the way up there. Of course they are. Oh, I've got so much in here. It's fine, don't worry about it. Just ignore it. And then it will go away. Okay. So... I need blue science. Where am I gonna put that? That's the real question. And where am I going to get... assemblers? Where are the assemblers? Man, I constantly forget where everything is. There they are. Alright, I need big, fat, juicy cogs is what I need. I think I just need tier 1 assemblers, I think. Man, there's a lot of cogs on this line, isn't there? Just take all of that. Oh my goodness, look how much iron plates we've got now. Your power grid will cry. That's fine, we can extend the power grid. Power grid's not that hard to extend and modify and adapt. It might take a few moments, but it's not particularly strenuous to do. I think we need... What do we need? More cogs or more plates? I think I can make cogs with plates? Oh, this is out of fuel. Okay, I need to remember to do that. Where are the ones that are usually full? Oh, these aren't doing anything anymore. Are these the one that are these ones that I just removed a second ago? I think I might have just removed those a second ago. But if I go... How do I get it to go there? Well, if I just put it there and then get rid of that. Yeah, okay. Because there was an actual mine there, so I think we lost that. I meant to replace it, but I never got around to it. No, it's these ones that are always full. These are the ones that I grabbed from. The most inefficient thing ever. Okay, there we go. Now we can make heaps of these. Okay, great. So let's make... I don't know, like 8? I'm pretty sure I just made like 9 or something. Yeah, I made 9. Good job, Isaac. You dumbass. And it needs to go... Somehow we need to get the blue science... You know what? It can go into there. It can sideload through here. So if we make it over here... This isn't going to cause problems later. At all. Don't you even worry your pretty heads about it. This will be absolutely fine. So let's go... I probably don't need as much of this as I made for the green science. We have a lot of green science. Okay. Now, blue science. Oh, we got bulk inserters now. I don't know what they do. Someone's probably able to tell me, but I don't know what they do. So I'm just going to ignore them because I'm scared of them. Okay. Alright, so... Sulfur! What is sulfur? Oh my god! I don't even know what sulfur is. Engines. We just started making engines, so that's fine. Advanced circuits. How do I make advanced circuits? I'm assuming through here somewhere. Plastic! How do I make plastic? Normal electric and copper cable. That's fine. We can make that. We are going to have to make some more turrets over here as well. Yeah, look at that. Yep. Like I summoned it. So we're going to have... gun there, and I might need a gun above as well. Yeah, like up here. These bugs may become an issue. Okay. Alright, so let's just work with what we can for now. So this requires engines. So we've got engines, that's fine. Advanced circuits is what I want to focus on, I think. So I need plastic bars. How on God's green earth do we make plastic bars? Also, flamethrower and rocket launcher. That's fun. Plastic bars. Can I make it in here? Can I actually make it yet at all? Where's the thing again? Is it in, can I find it right here? Plastics. I have it research. Oil processing. Ah, so I can probably use that oil to make into plastics? I don't really know how plastic works. Alt plus click the recipe. Oh! Oh! Didn't know you could do that either. That's bloody handy, isn't it? Coal and petrol. Oh my god, so I need to make petrol from the oil first. And then mix it with coal. Put in a oh my god, there's so much. Okay, so we need to make petrol. Okay, alright. It's a good thing we've got this oil now. Okay. Petrol. So crude oil used in, gathered from, consumed in, is it not? Here we go, petroleum, here we go, petroleum. Basic oil processing. 100 oil into an oil refinery, that makes sense. Makes petrol. Okay, we're slowly piecing it together. So we need to make an oil refinery. There we go. I can make 7 of them, and chemical plants, we can make those as well. I'm gonna make 2 oil refineries. I don't know how many I'm gonna need, but we're gonna start with that and see where we go. So I can make it, you know what, let's just do it like this. I'm hoping that this is the in. Oh, it probably should be moved down one, shouldn't it? Probably want all of the ends connected. Connect that. And then that makes... Assuming that then makes petrol. And I should probably make that into its own fluid tanks as well. Just so we have some storage. Such stupid design. And then... Yeah, and then I select crude oil processing. Do I have to select what that takes? I put it the wrong way around. I've just seen that I put it the wrong way around. Oh, I put that in the spot there. There we go. Now we're cooking with oil. Petrol! Huzzah! And now we need to make petrol into plastic, which is a chemical plant and a cryogenic plant. Crude oil, send it to refining school to learn how to be a proper lady, and refined oil, or use a refinery. Yeah, probably use a refinery. Mistakes have been made. Assumptions. Hey, my assumptions got me there in the end. Thank you very much. Okay, so we need chemical plant and a cryogenic. Do I even have that? Do I even have a cryogenic lab or whatever it said? Or can I make it in either of them? Oh, it's either or. Okay, thank God. Okay. I wasn't... Yeah, alright. Alright, now which way does this go? Let's see. It's not plugged into power, so let's fix that real quick. I want to make sure these cables don't get in the way of stuff. Okay, so this makes plastic. That requires coal still. That's fine. That goes into there, so that will... Can that just take oil from wherever, seemingly? Now, where's my closest coal supply? I do technically have the coal for the power plant. I would probably prefer to avoid using that. But otherwise I'm going to have to take it from friggin' miles away, so... I'm just going to yoink some of this. I'm going to walk around the train like a good, responsible train person. I don't know, man. Okay, so that's going to go there. And then we're going to have this come down this way. That's going to split. And then we're going to go under. I did the thing I just said I was going to be responsible about, and I wasn't. That's right, the train didn't run me over yet. It will happen, but it hasn't happened yet. Oh, this will have to actually go a little bit further. I think it has to go 2 further. And then down here. Nah, I put it in the wrong spot. Okay, it's fine. Which means that is in the way, which I was afraid of. But if we put this here, problem solved, question mark? Okay, that's putting it into there. And that's making plastic. So then I need to take the plastic out of here and get it down to there. Now I have made things a little difficult, which is very unusual for me. Usually make things so easy. We are out of... God damn it, we are out of conveyors again. I really should just pick up more conveyors. Whee! Alright, let's grab 300 this time. Okay, that goes to there. I am gonna remove that from there and put it there. I think that's fine. I don't think it needs to be any particular spot. Hopefully that's not in the way of anything. We'll find out later when it definitely is. Just gonna have a little bit of a gap there just in case any extra conveyors need to go down there. Oh wait, speaking of gaps, needs to be able to actually be inserted. Okay, just need these to be made. Bam. Okay, plastic. We have plastic. We're one step closer. Now we need copper wire, which we do have a bunch of. Also, man, the efficiency of these things is terrible. We're like using the last 4 and that's it. We're making nowhere near enough of the military science packs. Okay. Anyway, on a completely separate note, let's get some copper wires. I need iron plates. Where are my iron plates at? Oh, look at this! Isn't this convenient? 1,000 copper plates! Iron plates, rather. Okay, that goes under there. Now, I probably want that on the inside, so it's gonna have to go... It's gonna have to do some funny buggers, which is fine. It can go here, and then it can go under there, come out here, and go there. Oh, I don't want it going that far though. And that will grab into there. Okay. Now I just need to power this one. Let's put it there. I was going to put a filter on it, but there's only copper wires on that belt, so we won't need a filter on that. Okay, so that now gives us copper wires, and now we need green circuit boards, which are manufactured over there. We have, okay, so we have green circuit boards in a box. We have a decent amount of them. So all we have to do is get, now if you can see on the screen, right over here, we have to get those green circuit boards all the way over to here, to the red circuit boards. This won't pose a problem at all. This is gonna be fine. How do I even get it out of there? And also we are gonna have to get these engines over there as well. Is there somewhere else that makes them? There's this. I could steal from there. Thank you, The Possum, for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. The red circuits will be such a pain forever. I don't know what you mean. The red circuits will be absolutely fine. You know what? I'm wondering if I make more green circuits over here. Because it's just iron and copper plates. So I'm thinking I might just actually... Literally like here, we can actually just make more of them. And actually, I've got a genius plan here. It's not a genius plan. We all know that, but it's fine. Because, hey, stop it. I'm gonna go there, and then there. And then this is gonna be... we're under attack, by the way. I've just realized. I need to go and sort that. No! No! Oh, I was afraid of that. Okay, no. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Can you just put all of this science into here? I don't want it on me. It's gonna need to come out on this side and merge in. There we go, that's better. Okay, so now we've got more of that being made. Okay, I need to go down and look at what's happening down here. Lots of bugs. Tasty bugs. Oh wow, they managed to... Were they attacking with ranged bugs? I thought they were only defensive. We're gonna need better guns, aren't we? I know there's like mortars and stuff eventually, but I don't have those yet. Man, we already have like quite a lot of turrets down here. Here they are. Can I make more walls? Some. Okay, that's like, yeah, that's a pretty... We might have to like go and dispatch of their nest at some point. Alright, so they are making the circuit boards, which is wunderbar. Which means that needs to now be taken out. I think it needs to... I think it can go like this. Down there. I'm gonna have to do that on both sides, aren't I? How am I doing it on this one? Yeah, the thing goes all the way around. Okay. This won't be a problem at all. We could just do... You know what?
Hello there.
Hello. You know what? Hello. How you doing? Let's just do a circle. And we will pull off these onto there. And then they go into there. And that goes into there. And now all we need is everything else. Hey Andy, how you doing? Welcome in. Boy, am I glad you never finished a stream on time. That, I mean, when have we ever finished a stream on time? I think I'm gonna need more of these. It feels like these can do more. So let's go there, 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 and just extend out these belts a little bit. And Power! And red electronics. Oh, right, I need to press enter on that. And then pull them off. Pull them off. Okay. That should, in theory, be a decent amount of red circuit boards. In theory. Man, we actually have just a lot more than I think. Look how much plastic we're making. Okay, that'll be a problem for another time. So, I'll bring over the engines, because that's something I know that we're making. I don't even want to think about sulfur right now. Okay, engines are here. They are coming out very slowly, though. What is their delay? Just the making of them, I think. They've got enough pipes. Pipes require plates. I'm just thinking if I start a new engine factory, because I need steel cogs and pipes, and I have to get them all the way over here. Now, if we look down here somewhere, we have steel. Wait, why is that all coal? Is that supposed to be all coal? I don't think that's supposed to be all coal. No, it isn't. Wait, is it like... What's happened here? Hold on, why is it getting onto... Why is it turning into all coal? Because it's using that. What if I do this? Okay, let's just take all of this. This is why you don't do it that way. Because you know it's gonna be a problem like that. No, no! It's going onto the wrong side! Oh no! Stop it. So I need to... Oh no! Unless that goes... Oh no. Oh no. God, how do I get it to merge onto the other side? Oh, you know what? Maybe there's an easier solution here. Maybe we do a little bit of this. What is happening? Oh, that's going backwards for some reason. Don't know how I managed that. Okay. So I want this. Okay, hold on. Like that. No! No, stop that. Stop. Stop. Because it needs to be dropping on like that. Maybe I have to... Maybe I do have to split it around. Okay, hold on, hold on. Okay, will that drop onto one side? Okay, that's dropping onto one side. Good, it's stopping and dropping on one side. And then these are dropping on the other side. So that should, in theory, resolve that problem. Now, that's not why we came down here. That's not why I was here at all. And I've forgotten why I was here. Finishing on time is for cowards and organized people, which, judging by the layout here, you are neither. How dare you? This is a very organized mess. It's nobody believes that. What was I doing? I've genuinely completely forgotten what I was doing. Oh, this was all for engines. Yeah, right. So I wanted to make engines, which requires pipes, cogs, plates, something like that. Okay, so let's make it, I was gonna make it down here, I think. I'm still gonna have to run it around the side there then. That's fine, we're gonna do it. We'll put it there. I am gonna need another gun though. Otherwise we're definitely gonna run into trouble there. And I am gonna just take a bunch of these. We're like really low on grenades again. No, not grenades. Walls. Why are we so low on walls? Now, once again, I've instantly been distracted. So, yeah, we're not getting enough stone down here. Does that mean... Is the stone producing? Yeah, it is. Let's just grab a bunch of this stone. Because I need some of it anyway. Can I just whack it into there? Yeah, I can just put it in there. Okay, that should at least fix that for now. Okay, walls. Okay, there we go. That's that solved for now. Okay. We're very slowly making progress. Alright, so this needs to be pipes. And this needs to be engines. Okay. So that needs... Yep. Alright. So that is going to go straight from there to there. This just requires those. Which, if I put it from there... And we make it filter only iron plates. I didn't click. Okay, there we go. And then we take... Wait, where does it end up? It ends up here. From there? Question mark? Yeah, look at that! Beautiful! A work of art. Okay, that's working. And this needs steel and cogs. Steel is obviously very easy because it is right here. That can just go straight in. Cogs could be a problem. We might actually just make our own cogs down here, honestly. I might just do it here. Because we're constantly needing cogs places anyway. Okay, so this is just iron. So that can go into there. And this can take... This can do the same thing that the other one did. Oh, you know what? Can that just grab straight from there? Oh, look at that! Piece of piss! And now we're making more engines. That, honestly, that actually worked way better than I anticipated it working. Just gonna make another gun here, just because I don't trust that this won't get assaulted. And I'm gonna need more bullets. So let's grab that. Oh, this is a problem here. I didn't realize they destroyed one of the belts. So one of those wasn't producing properly. Oh, only 37. Oh, God. We'll have to fix that later. Once again, we will fix it much later. Okay, so we need We need engines. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the engines on this belt. Just to make sure everyone is hurting internally as much as possible. Okay, so I might leave a little bit of a gap for future shenanigans. Let's bring it across this way. Cap it around the end there. And then I should be able to just drop it straight on. I think that should work. So the engines around the outside, and circuit boards around the middle. That won't cause any problems. Editor cut to 10 minutes later when it caused a lot of problems. Wait, this is live. Oh no. I need copper plates, seemingly, which is something I have not been lacking for quite some time. Oh look, we've got another one of these going. We were only having 4 before, so this is actually almost kind of working. Alright, I'm gonna put another gun in here. Holy Moses, look at him go. This is empty already? Did I not just fill that up before? Okay, I'm gonna go and get some. Wait. Something's empty. I'm gonna go and get some normal bullets. Just because I have a big supply of those. The trains are pumping. Everything is kind of almost working. Ah, this one doesn't have any bullets. Okay, give you some bullets. Get rid of that because that's nowhere near enough. Put some more of those in. Put some more bullets in there. Get rid of that. I'm gonna give myself the fancy bullets. It should be fine with the normal bullets. I'll leave that one with the fancy bullets. Okay, wow, these engines are super slow to make. I think I'm better off to actually have like 2 or 3 of these. I need iron plates. Okay. Let's see if we can make 2 more of these. Where can we fit them though? That's the real question. Because it needs steel cog pipe. So 1 there maybe? Because this is engine. So we'll need steel. We can have the trident of clap, which is beautiful. Everyone's gonna love that. The 3-way clap. That is just screaming efficiency. Let's put that there. What's that lacking? Oh, no, we don't actually need that. We need steel. Sorry, they're not taking steel, they're taking iron. Okay, that's better. Alright, so that's steel. And then big, fat, juicy cogs. How quickly are you making those? Your output is filled. Okay, yeah, I thought that might be the case. So we could put it over that way. This turret's right in the way. Can I think these are too big to go over, aren't they? Yeah, they are. I might just have to move this turret. Or I could do this, which is a terrible idea. Which is why I'm going to do it immediately. We'll go like that. And then that should be able to produce that now. And then we'll go like that. There we go. Man, they produce so slow, don't they? I'm hoping I can put that there and make some more. The engines are so slow. Hey, Andy Land PCG, how you doing? Man, I love some big, fat, juicy cogs. Me too, I love a big, fat, juicy cog in and around my factory. What? Okay, this can take cogs directly from here. Oh, piss. Okay, that's fine. We put that there. And then it just needs pipes and steel. Steel it can take from up there. Very easy. And we go like this. Oh, no, that won't work. And actually, I think it just requires... Oh no, we'll need one of these. But there instead. There we go. The chain. We love the chain. We love to see it. And then we just need pipes. So we just need to get those pipes over to there. Yeah, it's got plenty of output left. I mean, I think we have to go around the side. Oh, did I not? Oh my god, I didn't actually connect this. They weren't actually, this one wasn't actually making anything. God damn it. How's it going tonight? It's going great. I'm loving this game, man. It's so satisfying. It's especially the way that I'm playing it. It is just stupidity. Okay, I think this is the only way I can actually output this. So I think I'm gonna have to do it that way. And you know what? Because of how I've done this, ooh, actually. It's fine, we'll get there. Because that can go under there. No, let's go. I know it's killed that. I want it there though, so that it goes either side. That's gonna get in the way of that though. There? And there. That should be fine. Oh, I need to go under there to... God damn it, that's so stupid. I love it. Okay, that's gonna need to move as well. And we can make this go... Oh, I think actually we can just make that go to there. Because I think we can then take from there. Bish, bash, bosh. Now we're making enough for that. And then we output this to here. And that joins the belt. Oh yeah, it's just got to make it. Look at that! Bam! Extra production now. It's terrible. Spaghetti is always the best way to play. It's the only way to play. Things are looking fantastic. I'm gonna put a gun here. And I am gonna need more walls. Just build a couple of those. Stock this up with bullets. Okay. That's that fixed. We need to build some more repair packs, actually. And by some, I mean apparently one. They really messed up these walls up here, didn't they? Okay, well, that'll do.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, here they are.
Le Murphy in Christ the Sexenes. 69. Hey fucking Yazol, you rolls SUCK.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong at all. They do suck. Why is it like that?
Hello there.
Oh, they are going onto that. That's fine. Hey, Lemurphy, how are you? So now all I need is sulfur. No idea how to get that. So let's take a moment to sexy hydrate, and then we'll figure out sulfur. You're welcome. Hey, if you ever get bored, there's a dude that did a whole playthrough of spaghetti, but all items on one belt is a great vid. Wait, he just put everything onto the same belt? Man, the logistics of that is insane. I mean, what I've done hurts people for generations, but that's something else. Okay, so sulfur needs water and petroleum, or it can be gathered from an extinct chimney vent, but we can make it in a chemical plant with petrol and water, which is where we're at technologically at the moment, so that's fine. Because we've got petrol here, so we need water, which is up there. So if I make myself an extra pump to bring some of that water down, yeah, so if I make another pump, like over here maybe, we can pump that down for that specifically. How do I make... Oh, look, we can make barrels. We should use barrels for something at some point. Pump. Is that... Are these... Offshore pump? No, I need an offshore pump. Not just a normal pump. Where is offshore pump? I would have thought they'd be in the same spot. If you fart the right...
Don't make me defend the honor of my mead. It's been my friend a lot longer than you have.
Well, that's fine. I'm not your friend. Get wrecked, nerd. If you fart the right way, it smells like sulfur. Hurt me, daddy, hurt me. No. How dare you? It does. If you've had, especially if you've had eggs, question mark? Where is offshore? There it is. Oh, it just looks way different. So it needs 2 big, thick cogs to be able to make that one. Love how my comments lack of context as Justin looks at chat after 5 minutes. I definitely don't deliberately look at your questions, your messages way after. I wouldn't do that. That's not something I would do. We don't have any turrets in there. We should probably do that. Oh, we're gonna remember Dead Space 3. Also, I completely forgot. That's me. I completely forgot about the Seek Eternal Truths that Adam requested a while ago. Whoops. Oh, they're in this section. Okay, weird. All right, let's make it there. And come out there. I have to walk all the way around there. Lemeffi, why would you bring up Dead Space 3 when I'm playing this lovely game about building factories? Who hurt you and why do you need to hurt me? How dare you? Rude. Terrible game. Okay, hopefully this will make it far enough without having to add a pump. We can add a pump if we need to, but it'd just be nice if we could make it without that. Oh, I need iron plates for that. You should do a Seek Eternal Toads in conversation. I don't know. I think most of the new people are probably gone, so maybe we should. I haven't been able to do Eternal, well, sorry, the Toads in so long because my throat is just never okay. Oh, that goes a fair way, actually. Because the truth has gone sour as you've left it so long. Yeah, you know what? I think that's probably fair. Okay. Oh, piss in my oatmeal. Stop it. Okay, so remind me, do not let me forget, remind me after I have done this, which is making sulfur and putting it into the science. As soon as I have done that, I will do it. Do not let me forget. Do not let me forget. So I need 2 chemical plants, I'm gonna assume. Which, as we know, making assumptions makes us an ass out of you and mumptions. So this needs petrol and it needs water. So if we put it, can I don't know if I can attach them. I probably don't want to attach them directly. I don't think I can. But if I do this, that attaches that. And then if I go down through here, that attaches that. That is my hope. How do I get it out of there then, though? Okay, hold on. Flamethrower ammo. No. What? Oh, there we go. There we go. Sulfur. I was going to say, what the hell? What the heck? It needs water. Yeah, it should be getting water. Is that not water? Is that...
Stop it. Get some help.
No. Maybe that's 2 inputs and this is an output? Oh god, I've got myself stuck in here. Maybe that's only the output. Oh, that's gonna have to move. Oh, what? What did I do there? can't go there because... Yeah, okay, so that makes it awkward, doesn't it? Because that needs to have... Yeah, it needs to go in one side there and then the other on the other. Oh, bleh, bleh. Okay, how do I do that then? If that goes there... So I just need to figure out a way... Just need to figure out a way to get that into that one.
So good at games.
That's right. New Assassin's Creed set in Japan came out, so I got Ghost of Tsushima from Steam sale, playing it on hardest. 1 to 2 hits die. I might be a masochist. Yeah, fair enough though. That is... Ghost of Tsushima is such a good game. 100% understand. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to move this up by 1. Put that there. Okay, alright, okay, alright. So that's the output. This is gonna be an input, which means I am gonna need to go down and around. Bit of a faff, but it will get us there in the end. Okay, so that's getting water, and then I need to make this go down and back up there, because that should be able to just pipe straight in now that these are closed off, I hope. Yes! I think they're both working once I set this to sulfur. No. Oh, is that going around the corner and not going in? Ah. Oh, well that's pain, isn't it? What if I just move this conveyor belt? Maybe that'll fix everything. Spoiler alert, it won't. Yeah, that doesn't go in there. That needs to go under there for that one. See, that goes in there now, but I need... You know what, actually? Can that come out... If that goes up, can that go under? Because that might not make it connect there anymore. Okay, we're doing a lot of jiggery pokery. Is that the right way? Because if that goes under there, then it comes out to there. And then that can go up and connect to that. That's fine. And then this should just be able to go like that. And then if I make this being sulfur... Yeah, okay, I've got them. I did think that looked weird. I think they're just around the wrong way. After all of the moving and shuffling, I think they got stuck around the wrong way. There we go. We're making sulfur, baby. Oh. How do I get the sulfur out? Just nuke the place. You have your inputs on the other side. Yeah, I got that. I got that figured out. I could nuke the place. You're right. I think this might just be a case of that. That's the sulfur. Thank you for that. So what's this then? Output full. Hold on. Does it is? Yeah. Okay. Sulfur is a solid, which I already knew. I was just trying to figure out why there's so many extra inputs and stuff. I'm assuming because this is a chemical factory, it's not just made for sulfur, so there's probably some things that require all 4 inputs. I'm assuming that's what the case is here. But we have sulfur. Now I just need to get it into there somehow, which I think should be not too difficult. It needs to go across 1 and down here. Now the problem will be getting it around this. Now, how dare you? It had 2 inputs and 2 outputs, not 4 inputs. I mean, that's what it looked like, but I don't... Yeah, maybe it outputs different fluids. Oh, I don't need a big one. I just need this one. But either way, it doesn't look like we use them in making sulfur, is the point I was trying to make. I don't need that. I shouldn't have made that. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm out of conveyors again. Why is everything stopped? We've, you know what? So, we're probably out of, yeah, we're out of coal. I took so long doing everything that we're just fresh out of coal. Oh god, and I don't have anywhere near enough capacity. Yeah, I can just click and drag, man. That's so much faster. Now I'm empty again. We'll be back with our regular programming shortly. That's empty. I get like halfway through one thing and then something else is like... Something else needs fixing. Oh, my inventory is full, so I can't even put that in there. Okay, there we go. Oh, right, we were out of conveyors. That's the whole reason we were going up here. Where are my conveyors again? They're over here. For God's sake. Okay. Conveyors. We have conveyors. We've got some engines there. The other engine supply is so much quicker. Okay, now we go back down and do something. Man, it's so hard to get around this factory because there's just like dead ends everywhere. If only I wasn't the person that I am. Okay. That should be enough of that. Okay, alright, we're back now. We're back. We've got conveyors again. And I think I'm probably just gonna move, maybe even just remove this turret. Because we don't need one in this deep. And that should be as far as that needs to go. Technically, actually, it doesn't even need to go up there. Because then I just get long boys to put all of those in. I'm out of long boys. God damn it. I should have grabbed some while I was there. We have so many long arm inserters. We really overbuilt on the long arm inserters. Come on. There we go. Okay. Now all that's left to do is to just take that science out of there and put it into here, which I was going to do by going this way. So how have I even done that with these ones? Oh, because I've doubled the belts. Oh no, this is getting in the way of itself. I might have to actually... I think I've dug myself a hole here. I need to get the science out somehow. I think I'm gonna have to clear this side. Okay, let's just clear this for a sec. Okay, let's make the belt that will connect into here. This will go into there, and then everything else is already sorted. So let's get it going from there to there. Okay, so it needs to connect into there. So currently the problem we would have is these two. Oh, this doesn't have... Oh, what? No. These two don't have a way to get everything. If only there was a better way to not spaghetti. There is no better way. This is the only way. So we can get... Because there's so many components going into it, this is one of the biggest problems we face. I wonder actually, you know what, maybe if we just go down in a line.
This is the way. This is the way.
This is the way. Thank you for that. Delightful. Okay, remove that. Alright, so if I put these here instead. Yeah, because that kind of has to be there. Oh, no, that doesn't have to be there, actually. Put this one down here. Oh, hold on. What's happening here? Oh, God, I keep getting dragged away to do other things. No, you know what? I don't have time. It looks like it's resolved itself. I need to fix this. Okay, that is going to be the output. That's going the wrong way. Somehow I've made those go the wrong way. Wait, how have I made them go the wrong way? Weird. Don't know how I managed that. Okay, so that is technically making blue science, but it is kind of scuffed here. So I need this. Okay, I'm gonna clean off all of these and fix this a little bit. So let's cut that there. Let's cut all this. Okay, so we have circuit boards coming in this way. We have sulfur coming in there. You know what? If I... Actually, this could work. If I make it so the circuit boards drop into this way. So that goes onto that side. And then this continues up this side like it would have. That could work, and then this continues down that way. I think that might work. Okay, I think that might work. These have to be set to blue science. Oh wait, can I do this? No. Okay. Does that work? That's the question. Are these just... These are just bottlenecked on speed. Wondering if I might even... Can I add another... Ah! Piss in my oatmeal. Red circuit boards. Can I do another one in here? Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, for God's sake, I don't have plates. God damn it. Where are my plates? Here. Here's plates. Just gonna grab a bunch of this stuff. Oh no, it's too big. Yeah, and that's now gonna have to extend out further. God, every single time I'm like almost at a solution, I then have to like readjust a whole bunch of other stuff. Let's just do this. Because we're gonna have to readjust all this now. Okay. There we go. That's an extra... Oh, no it's not. Because that's not gonna come out in the right spot. So that's gonna have to like go over here, which is then gonna have to like... Oh my god, what have I done now? Because that's coming out in the wrong spot. That's right? Question mark? Okay. Look, if we go like, maybe like this. Oh, it needs to be a long boy, doesn't it? Oh. Okay, no, it can go from here. And then... What have I done? Wait, that's not getting... Oh. Oh, I think it's just because I took a bunch of the copper. Oh, that's taking copper as well. Okay, you know what? Oh, no, I was going to say, let's just put a fast boy there. No, we can't do that. We can put this here, though. Double that. God. We just keep compounding our problems. Oh no, that compounds our problems as well. Because then that clogs up that belt. It has to be like that. It would have to insert from the other side to fix that. If I go like this. No, we've got a solution, chat. Like that? Which means I have to move this power pole. No, it's still putting them on the wrong side. God damn it! All of that, and it still puts them on the wrong side. Okay, no. Alternate solution. We make this go under immediately and back out there. And then this goes down here and adds on that side specifically. Okay. That was the stupidest, most roundabout way to do everything. As usual. That should make that happen faster. Okay, for God's sake. So that's got red circuit boards. It's got sulfur. And, my goodness, the engines are coming out so slowly. What's our hold up here? I think it's literally just the production speed. Oh no, we're missing some steel. Oh my god, we're out of... We've got no steel. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. Okay. It's fine. What are we so clogged up with? Oh yeah, all this crap. We've got so much junk in our inv. Okay, I'm gonna put a whole bunch of engines in here because I don't need engines. I mean, I also don't need the rails, so I am just gonna stuff all of the rails in there because I'm just clogging up my inv. That should be fine for now. And I'm pretty sure all of our steel factories... No! Our steel factories aren't offline. Do we just need way more steel? But before this thing was chockers. Oh, we can make a car, by the way. Can I insert stone furnace inventory is full? Wait, I don't even... Oh, my inventory is full. Yeah, okay. I've got all these grenades. I've got a whole bunch of grenades and a handgun in my inventory. If I just put the handgun in my mouth... I mean... What? Let's make... Oh, for God's sake. Walls. Walls to get rid of some of that stone. And then we can make the furnaces. Okay. Maybe not so many of them. Okay. We're gonna solve the problems, chat. Relax. Everyone stop panicking. A great solution that is. I can't be bothered fixing it correctly, so I'm just doing this. And we put that in there. Bam! Why is that one not working? Oh, because the other guy's working overtime to try and meet demand. So let's, instead of doing that, let's put a fast boy there. Look at him go! Okay, great. And then these can come out to here. Go to there and long boy. I said long boy. Put your feet on the ground to say long boy. I think that's all that's just steel, right? Yeah, that's just steel. So that should have like doubled our steel production. And my goodness, it's midnight. Okay. That's the last thing. Oh my god, they really went through the walls up here, didn't they? Oh my goodness, look at how good this science is. We've got 8 of them producing at full capacity. Huh. Actually, we've got plenty of blue science. Our holdup is still the military science. That's consistently been our problem here. Because they just produce really slow. Because it's not even that we're lacking the resource. Well, we are okay, a bad example. We actually are lacking the resources. Turns out I was wrong. We are lacking resources. Are we lacking... Yeah, we're lacking stone. Okay, this is the last thing I tweak, I swear. You know what? I think we're just gonna go with another quick solution that's not really a solution by just adding an inserter there to take more stone and put it down here. We've got it splitting and then going, no, 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 we need more. We need more on the other side. Which is not gonna fix our problems. And I know that. And yet here we are. Ah, it looks fine. Now, do I need another stone wall maker? Nah. Nah, that thing makes it pretty quick. So that increased capacity should help. Oh, something up here that's like partially broken. Alright. Pizza time! Yeah, I think it's bedtime. I think it's the real answer. But look at that. I mean, man, we have so much green science. We have like such a massively disproportional amount of science, green science, than we do anything else. The blue's actually, honestly, working a lot better than I thought. Our main bottleneck is the engines. But it's not even really a bottleneck because we have a backlog there. Our main problem is literally just that military science, which is coming through a bit now. Like, that's honestly, that's not bad. Look at that. We've got now 2, 4, 6, 8. We've got 9 of them producing consistently, fairly consistently, making the blue science. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. And we have enough power still. Bam. Huzzah. I love that for us. Oh, look, we're getting all of these online. Did I ever tell you guys how good at games I am? I'm actually just amazed that this is all currently working. That's the real surprise. And I think this is still going as well. Yeah, we've got so much extra than we need. Because like all of these are filled. Man, it produces so much oil. You need like 1 of these to like 20 of these. Wild. Alright. That is definitely time. Oh man, that actually went better than expected. And now for something that will go much worse than expected, which is to make sure all the rest of the people, of any of the people that actually stuck around for whatever that was, to scare them away with some eternal truth. Sorry, I was trying to remember what it was. Some eternal toads. Sorry, it has to be eternal toads. We have not had a toad in quite some time. Alright, everybody strap in. This is going to be painful. Mainly for me because it's going to hurt my throat. Here we go.
You and I are travelers of the multiverse. This life is nothing short of a redefining evolution of psychic will.
All hail the great and mighty log.
Hail him! The stratosphere is full of vibrations. The planet is calling to you via ultra-sentient particles. Can you hear it? The planet is calling you. I already said that. Reality has always been overflowing with messengers whose bodies are baptized in intention. We are at a crossroads of hope and materialism. Throughout history, humans have been interacting with the Dreamtime via frequencies. The complexity of the present time seems to demand an invocation of auras if we are going to survive. Where there is delusion, potentiality cannot thrive. You must take a stand against materialism.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just in case there was anyone still around from the raid, they're all gone now. Because, my god, oh god, what was that? Oh, what a stream. Oh man, that game is so satisfying. Just when everything like actually works together, even if you get there via complete Satanism, complete spaghetti. Honestly, that's actually even better, I think. When you make it just like absolute goddamn nonsense and it still works together and still actually arrives at a solution. That's the most satisfying part. You just make it look like it's just, there's no way that any of it makes any sense. And then it still works, and chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Oh. I hope everyone enjoyed that. Also, my favorite part, I think, obviously making that all work, but my favorite part of the stream was #1 when the dev showed up to the stream and was like, your version is very old, and I was like, my parrot's telling me something, and my wooden leg is starting to itch. And then someone else from his raid was like, because I was like showing off the factory, and he's like, wait, you're that guy from the subreddit with that stupid design. That's me. That was me. I'm the guy. And that was my favorite part. But what a time. Hope everyone enjoyed it. I am going to quickly run through the schedule, and then I'm going to go to bed because it just passed my bedtime. Schedule-wise, I do variety content, so if anyone is still hung around from the raid or anyone new is here, I do variety content through the week. Currently, Monday nights, which was tonight, is my Factorio night, which, man, loving that. Loving it. But tomorrow night, we used to be playing No Man's Sky, but we just finished it. We got through the main story that I wanted to do. Excuse me. Oh my. Sorry. So we got through the main story, and now we've wrapped up that playthrough, and we're going to be starting Grounded. We played Grounded a while ago as like a co-op with another fellow streamer, and it was such a good playthrough, but because they're on the other side of the world, it just became impossible to actually maintain. So I'm going to start it again solo and do a full playthrough solo and see how that goes. I think it should be fun. Wednesday is RimWorld. Continuing that playthrough. Yep. Everyone's getting shot, and Heckler's useless, won't make anything. And Polar Bear died. I mean, what? No, Polar Bear's fine. Nobody tell Polar Bear he's dead. Things are going great. Thursday is one of my nights off. No stream on Thursday. Friday will be the final stream of Nazi Testicle Shooter Simulator. Sniper Elite Resistance. We should be doing the final mission of that, where we tried to shoot everyone only in the testicles. It doesn't always work, but we always aim at the testicles. Saturday, more Witcher 3. We are in Skellige currently, in the Skellige Isles, doing a bunch of the sort of side quests and the contracts and some of the main quests and stuff there. There was a very saucy scene last week where Siri was at the spa, at the sauna, and there was lots of naked people, and I had to change the scene so that we didn't get banned. It was a great time. And then Sunday is not a stream night, so don't come to the stream on the Sunday because I won't be here. And
no way, it's a sex thing.
Well, at that time well, no, it wasn't actually, was it? It was just very suspicious. And then Monday, more Factorio. Continuing the spaghetti. I don't know how we're gonna add in the next layer. Like, we're reaching a point of critical mass where I don't see how we're gonna be able to add the next layer of science. Like, we're fine for now because we won't need to get to the next, we won't get to the next layer of science for a while, but when we need to go further than the blue science, I don't know how we find another route into that mess to make the science happen. So there's that to look forward to. But man, really loving that game. And yeah, if you're just specifically interested in that, that is on the Mondays, and that will continue to be on the Mondays until
Believe.
I'll try, but I'm not holding out much hope. It will continue to be on the Friday, and sorry, on the Monday until we finish that playthrough. Anyway, that's all I got time for. Thanks everyone for watching. Any of the new people, I hope you enjoyed hanging out here. Thanks for sticking around. If I don't see you again, it was a pleasure having you here. If I do see you again, fantastic! I look forward to seeing you then. But yeah, good night. Bye.